Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the topics from organic chemistry, that is of chapter number 13, amines. You know, amines, these are the nitrogen containing compound. In nitrogen containing compound, whenever example we'll see, that time prioritarily ammonia that come in front of your eyes. For the formula for ammonia is NH3. In that formula, around the nitrogen atom, there are three hydrogen atoms are bonded, and where these three nitrogens are bonded, that indicate that nitrogen atom is the trivalent, and that's why the definition of amines, we can say that these are the nitrogenous compound which containing one nitrogen, and it depends upon how many hydrogen atoms are there that can be satisfy the valency of that particular compound. On that basis we can say that these are the nitrogenous organic compound. These are obtained from ammonia. In case of ammonia, ammonia has the formula NH3. In that, around the nitrogen atom, three hydrogens are bonded, and from this we can say that the classification of amines. In classification of amines, one by one we replace these hydrogen atoms of nitrogen of the ammonia by alkyl group or by aryl group. The one example I want to say that suppose this hydrogen atom, if we going to replace by CS3 group, methyl group, that time that example becomes CS3, and to this one NH2 group is there. Then this CH3NH2 means methyl amine. In that, NH2 indicates what? The location of the primary amine. From this we can decide the types of the amines also. Later on, suppose if we replace this hydrogen atom of another amine, if this H if we replace by C2H5, then NH, then CS3. So it is the type of secondary amine. And primary amine containing NH2 group, secondary amine containing NH group. That's why you may say that primary amine has the functional group NH2, secondary amine has the functional group NH. Around that, two same or different alkyl groups can be joined. Around that, same or different aryl or aliphatic groups can be joined. Similarly, this third hydrogen atom of the ammonia, that can be replaced by alkyl or aryl group. Now here, around this nitrogen, if suppose this one is the methyl, this one is the methyl, this one is the methyl, so here three hydrogen atoms of the ammonia are replaced by three methyl group. That's why it is what? Trimethyl amine, you may say. So it is the type of tertiary type of amine. So here 1 degree means primary amine, it has the functional group NH2 group. Second degree means secondary amine, it has the functional group NH, and tertiary amine has the functional group, you may say, N. Around that three bonds are joined, to which either aliphatic or aromatic groups can be joined. So in this way we can classify amines are of three types, and these three types are of primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. In primary amine, the main functional group we can say it contain NH2 group. In secondary amine, the main functional group we can say the NH group. In tertiary amine, the main functional group we can say it is of N, it is what? Trivalent or triply bonded, or three bonds are there around the central nitrogen atom. Okay, so in this way we can classify these amines. The definition of amine is that these are the nitrogenous organic compound, you may say, and classification in that three types we will see. Basically, primary amine NH2, secondary amine NH, and tertiary amine N. Clear? Okay, so with that example also I said CS3NH2 means methyl amine. then C2H5NHCS3. Remember, around this NH there are two different alkyl groups are joined, but alphabetically what the group will see first, its name will write, it is of ethyl methyl amine. Later on, in case of tertiary, here we'll see there are three similar methyl, methyl and methyl groups are there, and whenever similar groups are joined to the nitrogen atom, that time we can use the prefix. For suppose two similar groups are there, then we can use the prefix di. For three similar groups, we can use the prefix tri. So in this way, here three methyl groups are joined to the central nitrogen atom. That's why it is of trimethyl amine. Clear? Okay. Now here in this way, we can classify amines are into three main types, that primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. With that example with structure I give over here. Later on, the next stanza is that nomenclature of amines. Nomenclature of amines. Nomenclature means what? We are giving names of the compound. So these names of the compound we can give by normally two methods. In that, first method is that common name method, and second method is that IUPAC method. Common name method, in this we can replace or we add the word amine after the name of alkyl group. Suppose here CS3NH2. So here before the amine we can write the name of alkyl group. Here alkyl group is of methyl, that's why the common name of this compound is methylamine. Methylamine is the common name. Similarly, suppose here before NH2 group C2H5 is there, that time common name of this compound that we can write, it is of ethylamine. Ethylamine. Okay. Later on, for this one and IUPAC of these compounds we can say, suppose here CH3NH2. About the IUPAC name, we can say that ending E of alkane is replaced by amine. Here ending E of alkane is replaced by amine, and that's why what the alkane is here. Suppose this example, in this example methyl, around the nitrogen only one alkyl group is there, that is of methyl. So for methyl, which is the corresponding alkane? Methane. So in that methane, I will write spelling over here, methane. In methane, what is the ending E? This ending E I am going to drop now, and in spite of that I am going to add over here the word amine. So methanamine is the IUPAC name of this compound. Remember, common name is methylamine and IUPAC name is methanamine. So methylamine is the common name of this compound and methanamine is the IUPAC name of this compound. Similarly, C2H5NH2. In this C2H5NH2 in this compound, ethylamine is the common name. That's why for common name we can say these are what? Alkyl amine. For common name we can say these are what? Alkyl amine. And for IUPAC name we can say these are what? Alkanamine. For IUPAC name we can say alkanamine. Clear? Okay, so almost remember these two things. For common name we'll focus about the alkyl amine. For IUPAC name we'll focus about the alkanamine by replacing ending of alkane by amine group. Later on here, second example I want to say C2H5NH2. The common name is alkyl amine is ethyl amine. But what's about the IUPAC name? In case of IUPAC name, here this alkyl group obtained from which alkane? Ethane. So ending of ethane is replaced by amine. That's why its IUPAC name is ethanamine. Its IUPAC name is ethanamine. So in this way, methanamine, ethanamine, these are the IUPAC name of these two compounds respectively. Similarly, about this one, C2H5NHCS3. So in this example, I want to say that here the common name is ethyl methyl amine. Even though in exam, suppose methyl group is first, ethyl group is later, but you have to consider the alphabetically E come first. That's why ethyl methyl amine is the common name of this compound. About the IUPAC name, you can consider the higher alkyl group is the alkanamine, and before that you have to attach the lower alkyl substituent. So here higher alkyl group is ethyl, that's why alkanamine is the ethanamine, and before that methyl group will write. So common name of this compound is ethyl methyl amine. The common name is ethyl methyl amine, and IUPAC name in that methyl group will write first. So it is of methyl only alkyl, and later on ending E of alkane with ethan that can be replaced by amine, that study is what ethanamine, and before that we will write the substituent methyl. So it is methyl ethanamine. IUPAC name is methyl ethanamine. So in this way we can discuss about the common name and IUPAC name of this tertiary type of compound also. In case of tertiary type of compound, here 3 methyl groups are there. That's why it is the trimethyl amine is the common name. I will write over here. Trimethyl amine is the common name, and IUPAC name in that trimethanamine will write. It is of trimethanamine. Okay. Now here some examples I give about the common name IUPAC name of these examples of the amine. So similarly some few more example we'll see which are different and versatile. Now you can see over here this table. In that 3 columns I give. First column is of amine, second column is of common name, and third column is of IUPAC name. In amine, I said already over here primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. These are the main classification of this amine. As per that, I made this table. In this table, primary amine containing NH2 group, secondary amine containing NH group, and tertiary amine containing N only. Now here, first example of primary amine is CS3NH2. In that common name I said as per the previous, methylamine is the common name. Later on, ending E of methane is replaced by amine, that's why methanamine is the singular word, that's why methanamine is the IUPAC name. Similarly, CS3CHNH2CS3. You know, this is not the straight chain compound, it is what? Branch chain compound. For branch chain compound, we can use the word iso, sec, neo, tert, etc. So like that, here we can use the iso. That's why it is iso, and totally 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms are here. That's why it is isopropyl amine. In IUPAC name, for that we have to use the numbering from the nearest side of the NH2 group to this carbon chain. In organic chemistry, almost remember the carbon chains are there, and as per the carbon chain, you have to decide the particular strategy to give the IUPAC names of the compound. Here, this chain is branch, that's why iso. So isopropyl amine is the common name. But here, for IUPAC name, start numbering from the nearest side of NH2 group. Now actually NH2 group is nearest to both sides. That's why we can give numbering from any one side. So CS3, CH, NH2, CS3. In this, on second carbon, NH2 group is there. That's what is what? 2 amine. But before that, the parent hydrocarbon chain of this compound containing 3 carbon atom. That's why the parent alkane is of propane. And as per the rule, ending E can be dropped. That's why we'll write propane 2 amine. Later on, next example, NH2, CH2, CH2, NH2. So it is the case of ethylene diamine. Here, CH2, CH2 group means what? Ethylene group. CH3 group means what? Methyl group. Like that, CH2, CH2 is what? Ethylene group. Here, NH2, NH2 means amine repeated 2 times. That's why we can use the word di before the amine. That's why ethylene diamine. And as per the sequence, as per the rule, we give numbering to the carbon chain, first carbon, second carbon, and that's why these NH2 groups are present to the first and second carbon. That's why 1,2-diamine, and the chain contain 2 carbon. That's why ethane. So it is of ethane 1,2-diamine. Later on, doubly bonded compound example I said CH2 double bond CH, CH2 NH2. The common name is allyl amine. In case of IUPAC name, we'll start numbering from the nearest side of NH2 group, not from the double bonded side. Remember, it is from the NH2 side. So first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. In this example, we observe two functional groups are there. NH2 means amine and doubly bonded means alkene. That's why separate locations are there with their appropriate carbon number that we can make now. Now here in this chain, chain contain of how many carbon? 1, 2, 3 carbon, and that's why we can say the propane. So prop will write first. Later on, location of the double bond on the second carbon, that's why 2 in. Later on, NH2 group is present on the first carbon atom, that's why 1 amine. So IUPAC of this compound is of prop 2 in 1 amine. And every time don't forget to put hyphen or dash between the spelling and carbon number, spelling and carbon number, spelling and carbon number. Okay, so that's why the IUPAC of this compound is prop dash 2 dash in dash 1 dash amine. Now aromatic compound we'll see. On the benzene ring, NH2 group is there. Aniline is the common name, or you may say on aromatic ring or on phenyl ring, NH2 group is joined. That's why you may say phenylamine. So aniline or phenylamine, these two names we can use. Then IUPAC name, aniline is accepted as per the common name in IUPAC also. And later on benzene ring, amine is there. That's why in benzene, in that ND is dropped, in that you added amine. So benzene amine is the IUPAC name. Later on, NH2 CH2 6 time NH2. Actually this CH2 6, this chain you can consider serially, first carbon, second, third up to 6. Now you can understand that on first carbon atom NH2 group is there, on 6 carbon atom NH2 group is there. That's why it is of 1 6. But before that we'll see the common name. In common name here it contains 6 carbon, that's why I use the word hexa. So hexa methylene diamine, NH2 NH2 group repeated 2 times now, that's why diamine. So hexamethylene diamine is the common name. Later on first carbon NH2 group, on 6 carbon NH2 group, that's why hexane 1,6 diamine. But don't forget to put the comma between two carbon numbers. That's why hexane dash 1 comma 6 dash diamine. Later on benzene NH2 group and NHCH3 group is there. So this position is of para position. That's why para-toluene. And by numbering from the NH2 side, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here on 4th carbon methyl group is there. So 4-methyl aniline. Similarly, in case of cyclo compound, on cyclo compound NH2 group is there. That's why it is cyclohexylamine. IUPAC name cyclohexanamine. Ending is dropped and can be replaced by amine. So it is of cyclohexanamine. Later on benzene CH2 NH2. Remember, on benzene only CH2 group is there. That time we can say it is of benzyl. This group is of benzyl, or it amine group is there. So benzyl amine is the common name. And benzyl for IUPAC we can use the word phenyl also. So it is of phenyl methanamine. Only one carbon over here. That's why methanamine. So phenyl methanamine. Later on here benzene NH2 group top side and bottom side Br. Again it is our para position. So it is para bromo, and para bromo group is there. So para bromo aniline. And by numbering from the NH2 side, carbon first, second, third and fourth. So it is on 4th bromo. So 4 bromo aniline, or you may say 4 bromo benzenamine. Clear? Like this one you can speak over here. It is also benzenamine, on which 4th carbon number Br group is there. That's why 4-bromo benzenamine. Later on secondary amine we'll see. In case of secondary amine, the functional group is NH, that you have to remember. Then CH3, NHCH3, that already we discussed, but now we'll repeat it. Common name is the dimethylamine. IUPAC name. In case of IUPAC name, we can say that on the nitrogen atom, one alkyl group considered as the methyl. So it is of N-methyl methanamine. Remember, when our secondary amine will start, that time the IUPAC name in that on nitrogen atom which substituent is there? Methyl. That's why N-methyl. And here the parent chain is of one carbon we will consider. That's why N-methyl methanamine. Second example, in that CH3, CH2, CH, CH3. Common name alphabetically E comes first. That's why ethyl methyl amine is the common name. But IUPAC name in that on the nitrogen atom methyl group is there, which is the smaller one than that of the ethyl. That's why N-methyl will write first, and the higher alkane that will write at last. In that ending it can be dropped. So ethyl group is the higher alkane you may consider. In that ending it can be dropped. So it is of ethanamine. Before that you have to write on nitrogen methyl group is joined. So N-methyl ethanamine is the IUPAC name. Later on aromatic compound in that on benzene NHCH3. In that around the nitrogen atom one side benzene means phenyl group is there, another side methyl. That's why methyl phenyl amine is the common name, and IUPAC name in that on nitrogen methyl group and parent amine aniline. So N-methyl aniline or N-methyl benzene amine is the IUPAC name. Later on C6H5NH6CH5. Here two benzene we will see on the NH group as a substituent. That's why its common name is di. Phenyl group repeated 2 times. That's why di. So diphenyl amine. And IUPAC name is on one nitrogen phenyl group is there, on another nitrogen on same nitrogen at one side another benzene that can be replaced as the parent alkane or parent amine. So it is N-phenyl benzenamine. Clear? Okay. Remember, in case of secondary amine you have to use the single N. Later on, in case of tertiary amine, it has the formula N. Around that 3 bonds are there, means either 3 alkyl group or 3 aromatic group or 2 or 1 like that. Okay. Then CH3 3 times N. How many times? 3 times. That's why I use the prefix tri. So trimethyl amine is the common name. Then here nitrogen atom is only one, but around that 2 methyl groups we repeated as the dimethyl. So N comma N dimethyl, and one alkyl group can be considered as the parent alkane. That's why methanamine. So N comma N. Don't forget to put the comma. So N comma N dimethyl methanamine is the IUPAC name. Later on CH3 2 times and C2H5. Again alphabetical order comes ethyl, and how many methyl? 2 times. That's why dimethyl, and parent name is amine. So ethyl dimethyl amine is the common name, and IUPAC name in that what is the higher one alkyl group that can be referred as the alkanamine, and lower one alkyl group that can be used as the substituent. That's why N comma N dimethyl ethanamine is the IUPAC name. And last example I want to say that on aromatic compound nitrogen, then CH3 and CH3. That's why common name is N dimethyl aniline, and IUPAC name is N dimethyl benzenamine. Clear? So in this way today we learn the amines, common name and IUPAC name. Clear? In this way in next lecture we discuss the preparation method of amine. In that several preparation methods are there that sequentially we'll see one by one. And remember what the topics we learned today. These topics everybody has to write this structure, everybody has to revise these names of the compound as well as definition, classification, nomenclature either by common name or IUPAC name. These are very important things as per your board pattern. Clear? Okay. In next lecture we'll see preparation of amines. Till that time, thank you, and you have to remain safe in your house with your parents. Stay safe, stay at home only, and take care of yourself. Thank you. God bless you.